John Cena vs. CM Punk, the most important match of CM Punk's WWE career, explained. John Cena and CM Punk wrestled what is regarded to be one of their best matches of all time at the 2011 Money in the Bank. The year is 2011. WWE had reached what could be considered to be the height of the PG era. WWE shifted gears significantly back to a more family-friendly style of wrestling and sports entertainment programming. John Cena was the figurehead of this era and was the most polarizing figure at the time. CM Punk was struggling to make a huge splash in WWE, as fans knew that Punk could be just as good, if not better, than John Cena at the same megastar level. Fast forward to the summer of 2011, and one pipe bomb promo that shook WWE to its core that led to the biggest match in the careers of CM Punk and John Cena. On the June 27, 2011 edition of WWE Monday Night Raw, the WWE Universe was treated with a main event featuring John Cena and R-Truth. CM Punk came down at the conclusion of the match and interfered. Punk was leading the new Nexus faction at the time, and there were some rumblings circulating that Punk was leaving WWE in the near future. Punk appeared wearing a Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt, which was completely out of character yet interesting. Fans watching live and at home knew something was up. Punk took his seat at the stage entrance with his microphone in hand, then proceeded to make wrestling history. Punk threw a pipe bomb that created a ripple effect throughout the WWE universe, as Punk took aim and fired shots at John Cena, The Rock, and the McMahon family all the way to Paul Triple H Levesque. He even referenced New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor, which at the time was taboo to promote any wrestling organization on a rival program. Punk's microphone was eventually cut after he spoke about Vince McMahon and WWE's anti-bullying campaign, throwing a show at the WWE chairman for being a bully behind the scenes. A couple of weeks later, Vince McMahon held a contract signing segment for CM Punk. McMahon went over the contract with Punk and advised him that he would implement everything Punk had demanded for the new contract, with hopes that Punk would sign the deal before the pay-per-view. Punk came down to the ring to confront McMahon. He had his lawyers read over the contract, and he was not pleased with what McMahon had offered. Punk demanded that he have his own private jet, his face and logos on WWE merchandise, including cups, hats, new t-shirts, and for him to be included with the opening WWE signature for each show. He lastly wanted to see the return of the WWE ice cream bars, which were a hit with fans in the early 90s. Cena came down to ringside and confronted Punk. After their exchange, and Cena slapping Punk across the face, the self-proclaimed best in the world ripped up the contract and told both Cena and McMahon that he was leaving WWE with the WWE Championship following Money in the Bank. CM Punk challenged John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. In front of a white-hot crowd in Punk's hometown of Chicago, Punk clearly had the home field advantage over Cena. The big question, aside from who was going to win the match, was whether Punk was going to do the unthinkable and walk out of WWE with the championship title in hand, or would Cena put a stop to Punk? Vince McMahon and his assistant and WWE executive, John Laurinaitis, came down to ringside. Fans immediately knew that McMahon was attempting to execute and pull the Montreal Screwjob card to protect his company and the title. Both Cena and Punk put a stop to that, as McMahon was struck down by Cena. When the smoke had cleared, Punk defeated Cena with a GTS to become the new WWE champion. The WWE chairman was beside himself as he called for Money in the Bank contract holder, Alberto Del Rio, to cash in his title opportunity. Del Rio ran down to the ring and was quickly met with a roundhouse kick from Punk. The last moments of the show saw Punk blow a kiss to McMahon as he left through the crowd in Chicago to end the show. Punk had walked out of WWE with the title in hand, leaving everyone with more questions than answers. CM Punk, in reality, signed a new contract with WWE hours prior to Money in the Bank. He returned a couple of weeks later to confront Cena and begin a new storyline over the WWE Championship. Punk went on to have a WWE Championship reign lasting 434 days. Punk departed WWE in January 2014 following issues involving his health and creative differences. Punk left the wrestling business and eventually signed with AEW in August 2021. After a year and change, Punk was fired from AEW due to controversial backstage issues involving Punk, Jack Perry, and AEW chairman Tony Khan. CM Punk made his shocking and triumphant return to WWE at Survivor Series. He is currently on the road to WrestleMania and has thrown his name into the hat to compete in the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match. Seth Rollins wasn't happy to see CM Punk at Survivor Series, but WWE's World Heavyweight Champion and Punk have verbally sparred many times. In the unpredictable world of professional wrestling, few stories captivate fans quite like the resurrection of past vendettas. Survivor Series 2023 witnessed a seismic moment as CM Punk, a figure synonymous with controversy, made an unexpected return to WWE. The echoes of Punk's entrance music still resonate, setting the stage for a conflict that transcends the squared circle. Caught in the crossfire is none other than Seth Rollins, whose visceral reaction at the event hinted at a history fraught with animosity. As we delve into the tumultuous past and present, a tale of feuds, alliances, and the combustible world of professional wrestling unfolds, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, anticipating the impending clash between these two titans. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.